which makes him a very exciting fighter. But we've got to look at Reuben as tough and mentally strong, very durable in the cage.
All right, Andy Lawrence ready for the proceedings here, the third man in the cage tonight. And much has been said about the fight between Sam Sisodia and Reuben Breslin. I had the chance to speak to both these guys. And actually complimentary of each other, but confident in victory. We're both and willing to do anything necessary to achieve it. So Sisodia coming straight out the gate, looking good with the shifting footwork and kicks. Very long punches, fast hands and feet so far from Sam Sisodia.
Sisodia trying to close the distance. I like the way he fires the kick after the strikes as well. Again, with the shin pads, a little bit less damage transferring from the shin to the leg. And he's using it now to try and hide the rear hand. Goes to the body and then the head. Beautiful work from Sam.
Yeah, nice work again. Sam showing lots of different stuff here. I love flapping the jab out there like that and then going to the low kick. Breslin Ward so far on the back foot. Sam Sisodia looking really solid. A good early door so far for the blue corner.
Reuben's going to skip back. He's got to lift the leg up to check those kicks. So when he skips back, he runs the risk of eating that kick if Sam just closes the distance a little bit more. Nice catch from Sam.
Nice catch indeed. Good counter right. Sisodia actually went to the question mark kick a moment ago and seen a lot of different stuff from him, but a little bit of a warning there to remain within the rule set.
Yeah, the amateur K1 rule set, you can't hold the catch like traditionally a Muay Thai technique, and you can strike off that, you can throw the kicks, you can sweep as well, but they're not allowed to hold that in this matchup.
Sisodia pumping the left, comes in off the right, shuffles the feet. Breslin Ward coming forward, nice, switching up with the left kick to the body, into the clinch, over under. Nice frame. Breslin Ward pushing away Sam Sisodia, looking to fight on the inside here. Lots of good energy from both guys, and so far, you know, both guys knew that this was going to be a hard-fought fight. I think the key for both guys was to be ready for those 3 hard rounds potentially. I feel like now at this point in the fight, do you want to see Reuben Breslin Ward try to dictate things? Do you want to see him lead this dance? Because so far, I feel like Sam Sisodia has been that guy.
Well, Reuben's style, he pressures hard and he fires hard, but it's interesting to see him move back in this fight. I think it's largely due to the power of Sisodia's hands and that leg kick as well. He kind of can't find the right technique to disengage the kick, which is the check. He's simply moving backwards, which allows him to eat that kick. If he can check and then counter off that, he's going to have more success there. So you can see there, he moves out of range and they almost reset. So Reuben's not offering much offense.
One thing that kind of strikes me is that Sisodia often starts his combinations from quite a ways out. He's actually throwing at air and then moves in off those. So can that be confusing for a fighter?
Almost certainly, yeah. Sisodia using the jab as well, for like flicking the hand up, as you said previously. Sam's just more of a complete package trying to hide his way in. And even here, as he goes to separate, he's always striking. He's always looking to do damage. And Reuben's kind of playing a game of catch up, missing the punches here. Big deep breath as well. Bit of deflation being shown by Reuben.
Sisodia with the right kick, left kick as well, nothing quite landing there. Jab to the overhand right. He's throwing a lot at Reuben Breslin Ward. Sisodia continuing to put in work. Breslin Ward focus, coming forward. 1-2, nice connections there. Oh, nice right hand from Sam Sisodia. Finds his mark with the power shot.
And that's what Reuben's good at. He's good at pressuring forward. He was doing the right thing there, but I think Sisodia now is going to prompt him to push back even more. But Reuben's got to dig deep. He's got to believe in himself and put his foot on the gas, Chris. He's got to make sure he puts his hands on Sam.
And that's what Breslin Ward said earlier would be the worst scenario. He was wary of the power shots from Sisodia, but durability and mobility would be the key. Well, he's shown the durability. I want to see that mobility. Double jab to a 2 from Sisodia. Sisodia working on his way inside. Breslin Ward with the left knee. Right hand to a left hand for Breslin Ward. Both guys breathing heavy here, Dean.
He takes a collection of the thoughts coming out of the next round, but he's got to make sure that he understands what he did well. As we look at the replay, Chris, when he charged forward here, he landed a nice 1-2, but just caught with his hands down. He was kind of reaching out. Look at the egg on there from Sisodia. He's got some power in those shots. So the answer here for Reuben, as he comes forward, he's got to move the head off the center line and keep the hands up nice and high if he's not throwing.
So the hook's beating the straight punches there. Breslin Ward coming in on the 1-2, and Sisodia with the right hook and the left hook. Good timing under fire. Interesting to see how kind of some of the different tools that both guys are looking to deploy here, one can be more effective than another in exchange.
We know that Sam likes to launch for the KO. He's always looking to finish, and he's put his hands on the chin of Reuben. And a credit to Reuben, great composure.
You know, intense work weeks. I know Sam Sisodia also mentioned the intense work weeks that they have to work around to be able to train and compete. Both guys are full-time professionals. It's great to hear those stories of people who are working professionals coming into fight sports. And so far, not disappointing. Combinations continue between Sam Sisodia and Reuben Breslin Ward here at Supreme Championships. Sisodia stepping in on the jab. Breslin Ward overhand right. Right hook counter there from Sisodia. He raises his arm as if to say, what's up?
Reuben's going to try and sap away some of this confidence here, and the way he's going to do that is punch his way in. Most importantly, he's got to make sure he moves his head. You see there, he walks straight onto the jab. As he's coming forward, if he's throwing, he's got to move that head from side to side.
Breslin Ward looking for a right hand. Nice, nice, nice. Throwing the hook. Sisodia throws a left hook. Intensity here at Supreme Championships.
Reuben coming forward with a nice right hand, but again eats the counter right hand from Sam. And again, it's the movement here. See, he strikes and he leaves his head up really high, hands really low, which enables Sam to land that counter shot.
It's definitely been the best round, I think, for Reuben Breslin Ward so far. Sisodia looking a little bit more tired. Does a brawl favor either of these guys?
Well, that's the thing with Reuben. He's great in a brawl. He's great with full pressure. But the thing is that Sam's touched him with those counter shots. So you can see here, Reuben's finding it a little bit difficult to find his way in. He can vary his attacks as well. Switch up to the leg and the body kicks to hide the hands. You can see there's some success. And he's getting a little bit too close and smothering his work and not transferring enough power in those punches.
Sisodia looks to shuffle the feet, come forward. Breslin Ward looking to pull something out with the hands. Switch kick. Nothing but air for Sisodia. Going 180 on the turning side kick. That was lovely.
Sisodia with the better targeting technique as well as the hands. As you can see, Sisodia's hands are nice and high as he tries to cover that chin on the right side. He understands in these exchanges, those big looping shots can come, as you see there, whistling past the chin.
And that's the end. That'll do it. 3 rounds between Sisodia and Reuben Breslin Ward. We go to the judges' scorecards here at Supreme Championships. And you know what? I feel like Reuben Breslin Ward was coming back into this fight, but it should be 2 rounds to the good for Sam Sisodia.
Sisodia with more pressure, more damage. His counter ability and the leg kicks early on in the fight were the standout for me, Chris. Reuben finding it a little bit hard to get in his groove.
And we'll get the official decision here from Kyle Greaves, and it goes in favor of Sam Sisodia at 160 pounds with a unanimous nod here at Supreme Championships. You know what? Great respect between both guys. Both were very complimentary of each other's skills. A fantastic back and forth fight. But tonight is the night of that man, Sam Sisodia, ladies and gentlemen.